stop it. Deviant Hills.
Female pharaoh Hatshetsup. Then we come across the river to see the two temples of the sun god Amun-Ra, Luxor temple and Karnak temple. And also this afternoon we're going to have two departure to fly back to Cairo. So the first group will leave from the Karnak temple at 3 local rep from Cairo. He's waiting at the airport. He will take you to the hotel and give you the room. We sleep one night in Ramses Hilton. So we sleep one night in Ramses Hilton. We sleep tonight in Ramses Hilton, and tomorrow we sleep in Alexandria. So it seems like this morning Luxor, tonight Cairo, tomorrow morning Alexandria. That's all the highlight of Egypt. So we're going to Alexandria tomorrow, and we do the sightseeing, and then the afternoon we enjoy and relax in one of the most beautiful hotels in Egypt, Hotel Palestine or Hilton Hotel. It's just on the coast, on the Mediterranean, on the bay with Cleopatra and Mark Antony Dream Island. And we spend one night in Alexandria, then we'll drive back from Alexandria, crossing we're crossing the Sahara Desert, and we stop on one of those monastery. Egypt was one of the famous monastery, and the old homeland, the main crops in the south, the sugarcane. The farmer, they have to have sugarcane. You know that until 1952, we had on the farmer on the Nile Valley. They give each family from 3 to 5 acres. And then it depends on where you live, you could have, some people say less tombs. Some people want to walk through the market. They have a shopping mall as well. That's why I like to give space. So I would recommend that we all left hand side. Look at the loading the train by the sugar cane, and look at the mountain. This is a priceless mountain. Could you see where is the temple of beautiful Queen Hatshetsup? You see her temple in the cleft of a mountain on the left hand side. We see this like a building in the cleft of a mountain with a big long round way. It goes all the way into the mountain, and you see a number of tunnels. Those are tombs in this mountain. You see this temple on the left side. Each pharaoh made tombs in the Valley of the Kings. No one get to see the tomb. No one get to see the tomb because they're hiding the entrance. So what they do for the memory, they made temple for the memory. We call it, it's like a memorial temple or mortuary temple. That's how they call it. Only 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, we're gonna get off the bus to the Valley of the Kings. If you look at these houses coming up to the right hand side, you see a couple of houses on the right side. Those are archaeologists' houses, the people who came to dig more than 100 years ago. They live, if you read any books about archaeologists, those are the famous ones, lived in those houses. And the famous name was Lord Howard Carter. He found the tomb in 1922, that's his house. If you have a look above the hill to the right side, Lord Carter's the tombs. He ran back and he found the bird poisoned by snake. Valley of the Kings, look at the mountain. This is limestone. Limestone, you know, once if you pick up a rock and you just scratch, it's like very white, like a white sheet of paper. So ancient Egyptian, when they dug tunnels to make tombs, they polished, they scratch the wall and they make it very wide, like a white sheet of paper, and it was very good for painting because you know that limestone, when the limestone absorbs the color, the paints. Look at the donkey trip, people going on the donkey on your right hand side. The donkey bus. Valley of the Kings. The bus wait for us at the car park, and we go through. You know, it's gonna be very busy, so we don't want to lose anyone, and we don't waste time until I show you where to go. Then I'm gonna give you your own time. So just would like to remind you, we go through security gate. Video camera, leave it in the bus. Camera, normal camera, it's allowed only outside the tomb. Like you could take picture outside. If you take picture inside the tomb, they have security guards. You don't see them. They have local dress. They're gonna take the camera of you or ask you to delete the picture. Sometimes they're not very nice. So you take the camera, you carry the camera with you, but don't take picture inside the tomb. They have book security gate. I would
Bring your camera.
if anyone needs toilet for urgent, you could stop for the toilet. If not, we take a train from this building to go further into the tomb. Walk into the tomb that he never come back alive. This ancient Egyptian, they knew that the tomb they are here. But if someone walk into the tomb, he never come back alive. They used to have the jackal, picture of the jackal to protect the tomb. Each pharaoh, he made himself a temple for his.
Our goddess house.
So at the very beginning, when we start to looking for tomb ground, this is an area for excavation from the last couple of years. The latest excavation and what they have found here on your right side. After we moved the people from here, we found another tomb under one of the houses. If you have a look to the right, now they work on this tomb. This is a very special area for the priest tomb from Karnak temple. You see this tomb, could you see like a dirt above the tomb? This was a house. They removed the houses from here. Look like a dark. What do you think of this house using running water, cleaning, washing, and dig inside the house to go into this tomb? And no one would see them. You see all the dirt on your right that remained from the houses. So the people working here, after we moved everybody, now we open. Someone find a tomb. If you find a tomb, they come and make a house above the tomb, so no one could share with them. And used to use the tomb for so many years, using the tomb. Hello? Hi. You see how beautiful the mountain itself and the temple in the cleft of a mountain. And left hand side, behind these rocks, we see the Metropolitan Archaeologist House, where the handmade, the machine one would be the handmade is like looks like marble and heavy. The machine, the handmade the machine made is like they have line, and it's heavy. The handmade.
Ja, nehmen wir mit. Aber egal, warten, bis der weg ist.
So what did he say? Every column had a statue? Each column? No.
Well, that's pretty silly.
Where it's coming from is bugging me.
They understood large.
With a cigarette in the hand.
That's good. Welcome to my Ferrari.
Yeah.
My Egyptian Ferrari, 5 horsepower.
So big, how long are these? See the obelisk in the front there?
Yeah. As if it's gonna work. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's twice taller than this one. But the one the quarry cracked. This obelisk used to be covered by gold on top. Why they made this obelisk? You know, ancient Egyptians, they stopped making pyramids. What? People, look at anyone walking around, look at the size of his feet. These are massive. This statue is the same size like the one for Memnon, our last stop. Remember the last stop on the other side, Colossus of Memnon? This stood exactly like this one.
Huh?
This is the open pit. 1,000 years ago, you can see a house. That's not an Egypt. This is a mosque. And this is like actual move statue. Someone look at this girl, how they dance. You see this? They have no top. Can you see that? Just they have like no top, just like a sarong, and they just dance. You see that here? There's a dancing in the temple.
Insieme, sopra il capitello signore di tutte le colonne, quindi parti giusto? Allora, il tempio signore sta qui parte solo una parte. Questo cartello di almeno la parola
Sheriff group, let's go.
We're at Luxor.
These ankle breakers put over here.
Insurance nightmare, these things.
Sorry.
Wait a minute. I know you.
This is the open portal. This is alabaster. Like a pot. Everyone comes like a pot, they want to sacrifice here. People today, they still do the same thing. Many people just come and walk around the park, around the city. You walk 7 times. Each time you reach the back, you have a make walk 7 times, when you reach the back, you make a wish, one of your wishes will come true. And this is really proof that many people they came back and said their wishes. Lots of people live in Cairo, the family, the whole family, they move from Cairo. And they started to make facilities. The most famous university now it's in 6 October City. So we have 6 October City and we have New Cairo. 6 October City, it's on the Sahara Desert. New Cairo, it's on the Arabian Desert, on the other side from Cairo, behind the airport. But look at the soil, it's black. Have a look to the right side, Nile Delta, and the soil, it's black. And this has been fertile for many years ago. When the Nile flooded, it's all covered by water, and the Nile fertilized the land. And we're still farming the land after, because this is Giza, this is Memphis. When we drive here, this was Memphis in the ancient time, the capital, the first capital of Egypt. This here, it's all packed, traffic jam, and many people come here. They spend night time here in this area. This is from the people come from Giza. If you have a look to the right hand side here, this is all cafe, only cafe and restaurant. On the right side, you maybe see some names. There's only cafe and restaurant. Cilantro, Trianon, Hardee's, McDonald's, and then the Mega Mall. And look at what's coming up to the right hand side. Something very interesting. This is a new city. Everything in this city like this building. You know what's this? Office buildings. The whole city office buildings. The post office, the one with the pyramid on the right side. It's the government post office. This is, we call this, it's the smart city. In Emirates, have anyone been to Emirates, like Dubai? Not the new building in Dubai. Now the biggest company in Dubai is called Tamak. This is from Dubai. And I'mar. Those are the biggest company. They started last 2 years. Now they're making a massive building, shopping center. Like one of the shopping center in Cairo now, like in Dubai, it's called City Star. Could you see the jail on your right hand side? I would like to see how big, because we start from here. I have a mosque in the jail. You know, mosque over there in the jail. Where they put the prisoner, they're underground. That's why you don't see the building above the ground. And so they have ventilation system, and this There's a gate, Alexandria. No, you pay for the roads. So you pay when it starts, and at the end of the road you pay as well.
We did that at BC. I don't think it's as bad as what it's being.
People that do these ridiculous, they tell they should live in crazy areas because
John ran the marathon 3 years ago. $375,000. He didn't put 50 in rent on it. He sold for 6, 7.
Hello
Military
everybody. Hello Trafalgar. Short group. This is city of Alexandria. This is the main entrance, like outside the city, or the big industrial area, and big lake as well. We could see the oil refinery on both sides of the road. Those are the oil refinery, and this is a big lake where they make salt. They make salt from this lake. This is not the Mediterranean.
I thought it was, yeah.
That's a big lake, and if you further from here, the lake, it looks like snow because of the salt. It's just the whole lake very white. This is the petroleum at the big harbor on the Mediterranean on the left hand side. The big building on the left hand side, that's the harbor. on the Alexandria. We have big harbor. Alexandria used to have the biggest one on the Mediterranean. Look at the fish. Look at the banana. The banana truck over there.
Banana truck.
That's full of bananas. This come from the desert. These bananas, those come from the desert. You see this right here? In front of us, just in front of us. There's a dog. Have a look to the left side. Alexander the Great. And this is another park as well. Look at this one to the right hand side. Well, this is the cemetery inside. They usually wait here. This is Pompeii pillar to the right. Pompeii, the Roman. On your right hand side, look at the sphinxes on the right side. Lots of archaeology here.
They're down to one bad house. I said, something back. Start charging them, right?
Well, life in old city. The people, look at the man in the coffee shop on your left hand side. Everyone's smoking the water pipe. Hookah.
Got the hot sauce for my almond.
They said I didn't have breakfast with you.
Okay, now the last option. Don't put your hand twice. So the last one, who won chicken? Only chicken. Only chicken. And come back. Chicken. Chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 chicken.
These guys are very, very good.
Yep.
I think the pretty much cheese
Not at all.
8 فراخ. ماشي؟ لا 28 دي مجموعة 28 مجموعة تانية هتكلمك 5 دقايق هتكلمك
Go anywhere.
شكرا. ايه اللي حصل؟
بيزقوا العربية دي راح داخلة في العربية التانية قفلوا التاني.
هنا ممكن دقيقة تخرب الدنيا.
طبعا بس الطريق شبه ده اتجاهين والترام اتجاهين كل حاجة فيه اتجاهين.
In the little van. There's a few cemetery around this area, and you see all the men coming out from the cemetery. See all this man on the left hand side. This is just after the cemetery.
The women in the car.
And see some women
She's
in
crying.
here, they're all crying.
Yeah.
And the man walking. So the women drive and the man walk.
Yeah.
Because the cemetery is not far. Yes.
Do they bury people on Fridays only?
No, every day.
Every day?
Every day.
How many days from the time of death till the burial?
We should be straight as soon as possible.
Same day? Next
Same day and very quick. They don't bury at night time. During the day. Should be during the day.
all of his friends right here coming? Would this all be from the funeral?
Yeah, this all for the funeral. More than one funeral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you know you get confused. You follow the wrong one.
What's the mark on some of the men's forehead? Is that just from putting your head down to pray?
From putting the heads when they pray. You see a lot. So they have to build the tomb above the ground and higher, on a high hill. So the tomb here is concrete and it's above the ground, and each tomb they have like a roof on top. They have roof, they make roof on top of the tomb to protect people from the water, because it rains all winter time. You know, this pillar, we're gonna walk a little bit far to get this.
Good bus driver.
All right, let's see. Look, they have to move all those stands. They have to move them back. After we crossed.
Did they just cut? Oh.
شفت الولد العبيط اللي بيجي ده عشان يقفل الطريق الفريق ده. بص عمال جاي. We have to push these people a little bit to the right.
Look at this guy here.
There's two trams.
Double trouble.
Guess they're not on time very often.
Those clothes are hanging. Oh, nope.
See, they have to move the stuff back. Move this underwear. And the breadsticks.
Oh, there you are.
Breadstick, the breadstick mat.
Pretzel?
Yes. Homemade.
Right there, pretzel.
Oh, they're moving. Everyone moving. Move back.
This is like the jungle right in this.
Well, I think this is the highlight for today.
We're easily amused, I'll tell you.
You're filming this.
Oh, look, there's a little girl. No, I'm not.
20 pounds a piece. Anything here, 20 Egyptian pounds.
Oh, really?
Those pieces on the right. Anything, 20 Egyptian pounds.
Oh, one more.
Oh, we made the first one.
That was close.
Look, we're gonna hit that people. If we hit someone, that'd be hilarious.
They're not stupid enough to do this.
Look at some women how they covered everything.
Oh, look, that guy's healthy.
Hit someone's a bad day for everything.
المفروض البتاع ده يتلغي من هنا اهو. يعني مفيش حد. ده في 5 انفار. Well, still going. Another tram coming. Oh, like lots of tram on the right-hand side. Well, everything started to get very busy after the Pride. Because today's holiday, everyone outside. People, they go for shopping, and it's especially this considered to be as a perfect day for winter. After being raining, it was raining about 3 days ago, the harbor was closed, waves covered the main roads.
Oh, that's awesome.
Big waves covered the main road. And now everyone come back again for shopping. On Aswan, even when we are on the Mediterranean, you know, the Mediterranean make it warm. It may be cold breeze or wind, but the water make it warm. Not as cold in Luxor and Aswan at night time. To the left side, have a look to the left, and then the street is still only cotton. Look at here on the left side. This for the people, for the boats, and this is another flea market and cotton. And look at here, this is like man market. This is a man market.
Minerals.
This is for men?
This is for men. It's like tools, jumper, sweater. It's like hard stuff for men.
Cool stuff for men.
The men's warehouse.
The men's warehouse,
Harpo?
Are we going to pass from where it was the lighthouse?
Yes, yes, we're going to take picture.
Yeah.
We're going to take picture. Look at all the decoration on the middle of the streets, hanging from one building to another building. See all this decoration? This one remained from Ramadan, last Ramadan. They put lots of decoration on the streets the whole month during Ramadan. This area, they sell only like electrician and all the electric stuff on this area. You see the shops, all those wires, cables, all the electric things that is sold here in this area. On the left hand side. Well, have a look to the left hand side. Look at the statue, Muhammad Ali.
This?
Muhammad Ali, not the boxer. Muhammad Ali sitting on the horse on the left hand side. Muhammad Ali, he was the founder of the royal family. Muhammad Ali sitting on the horse. This statue about 200 years old. So he was the Muhammad Ali, the founder of the royal family, the last member of this family, the last one of the family, King Farouk, 1952. The last one, King Farouk, 1952. Very soon we're going to get to the Mediterranean Sea. Cool. The ocean, and in front of us very soon we're going to see the famous harbor in history, Portos Magnos. Portos Magnos in Greek means Portos, the port, Magnos, great port, the great harbor of Alexandria. This most of the famous name in history, they came across the harbor. We're gonna turn around and come back from the other side so we could have a good view of Portus Magnus, and then we will find a good spot. I will just take you the good spot to take photo. The best picture on the Mediterranean, we'll take this very soon. And we see people fishing, and everyone watch the people fishing. You see the people over there, they watch the big nets. They want to see the fish coming out from the Mediterranean.
There's a breakwater up there, eh?
Where's the sunken city of the old Alexandria?
It's outside the harbor.
So it's out of ways.
Out of way, yeah. It's around this area. Well, have a look to the big net on your right. People were waiting to see the fish. They collect the nets. Can you see it?
Yeah.
The net's coming back and everyone went to see the fish. Have a look to the right side. You see the entrance to the harbor on your right. And next to the entrance, could you see the fortress? This is where we had the lighthouse of Alexandria. See the big fortress to the right. This is Pharos. This is Pharos Island. The fortress, the lighthouse. The last time seen the lighthouse, the last time when it collapsed, 15th century, and then they made this one. Have a look to the left side. You see the unknown soldier, the monuments of the unknown soldier. On the right hand side, we had the lighthouse here, more than 100 meters high. When the lighthouse collapsed, last time, the lighthouse collapsed in 3 different times. The last time was 15th century. When the last time they made this fortress, this is a Muslim fortress. It's called Qaid Bay Fortress. they built a fortress in the same spot on the same place of the lighthouse. Now it's a military area, and if you have those postcards, open the postcard, you have a picture of the lighthouse on the.
This is
So they didn't have to bring their own rugs on top of this, but just outside.
Just on the outside.
But from outside they don't face each door, they face.
No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
شريف هيجي 4:30.
9/11, you have the greedy people. Well, not greedy. You've got certain. New York is screaming all the time. That's the upright position.
Well, maybe it's not much of the beach left, but we could see the little tiny beach on the left-hand side. Have a look to the left. See, there's not much, but this is because now they're building roads every year. Oh, car accident.
Oh, Volkswagen Rabbit or something like that.
And look what happened.
Can they go in the water here?
In the water?
Yeah, in the water.
We have a beach in our hotel.
No, I'm saying, can people go in the Mediterranean?
Yes.
Oh, so it's just that one spot?
It's just a good. This is like a small beach. People they swim in the summertime. You can't walk here. At Greenland, people swim.
So you're gonna go out for a little swim tonight?
You go swim tonight. The water will be warm in the afternoon.
Oh, look at the big fish. So what kind of fish do they get other than sea bass?
They have most of the kind of reds, like salty water, all the kind of fish.
Barracuda, all that
They
stuff.
have barracuda, they have shark, they have everything.
You gotta get right in there quickly.
Well, you know, all these blocks of flat you see on the roads, those is like
Well, here we are at the Alexandria. What a beautiful hotel. We're on the other side, but the other side faces the Mediterranean Sea. It's about nice. A little windy, but temperature's nice. Probably in the high 50s maybe. Tomorrow's our last full day in Egypt. It's no kidding.
Warm, really warm.
And you go to the other side is Farouk's castle, or palace they call it. Nope. Yeah, it's getting a little too dark now. We're going to call it a day here in Egypt and Alexandria. This is from our balcony. That's King Farouk's castle. Mediterranean. Yeah, well, guess who's doing the filming today? I'm filming. Wait a minute, I'll film myself in here. Hey, hi. This is the bathroom area, yes. It's very royal. Very royal. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Yeah. Safe. Complimentary tea. Refrigerator. Beautiful bedroom. Look at the floor. And you walk out on the balcony. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Beautiful gardens, huh? Yeah. Oh, well, that makes sense. Old Cairo.
The waves, so we're losing the beach and we're losing the main street. So a lot of work in Alexandria. During the winter time, everyone that making all the renovation, restoration, rebuilding roads, and arrange getting ready for the summer, the season. So the season starts by the end of June. July and August, this is like when the city makes the money, the business was July and August is all packed. You don't find a single room in the city in July and August. So now we're heading to the museum. It's one of the most beautiful museum we have in Egypt because it's a very modern, very new showcase. It has rock taste. Only fishermen live here, like a little village. But why do you choose Alexandria? The coast of Egypt, it's more than 500 miles long. The coast from here, it's 500 miles. But they choose Alexandria because of the bay. And this was very good to be such one of the famous harbor in the ancient world. So they choose because of the harbor. The Greeks, they always sail and they always have boats and they always live on the ocean because they believe the second life it's in the water. So they have to cross the ocean for the second life. في مدرسة كده جوه بتاعت دي مش هقول لهم عليها. I think yes. I think yes, they sell it. So okay, let's go. Yalla, yalla, yalla.
Wow.
Built like a fortress.
It is.
See the big picture on the right hand side, the sign, they say Grand Egyptian Museum, and the pyramids not far from here. So we're going to be next door. See another sign in English, they say Grand Egyptian Museum. بيقفل الإشارة بتفتحها. مفيش وقف لو ده بايظ على فكرة ده ولا حاجة يا ولد البعض ضيعوا علينا فترة الإشارة. العربية اتفضل. الصبح المفروض اقابلها النهارده بالليل ما اقدرش الاقي حد اخد ورقه ولا جبت ولا اي حاجه. اي حد يوصلها لي ده اللي محمد بيها محمد اللي هو النفس.
العربية توتو ايه؟ مش عربية توتو فاضية؟ مش ممكن بس
انا مش مصدق هذا السبت مش مصدق مفيش عربية.
محمد سعد يعني ولا مش عارف؟
لا كلم محسن هو بعت المكتب. قلت بكره عندك خباك انت عندك يومية اللي تخلص. بقول لك في حاجه على الطريق رنار ولا We're going to drive around the mountain. We get into the oldest part of the cemetery, which is 1,000 years old. City of the Dead. Everything here, all those little houses on your right, these are tombs. All the way to the mountain. Each tomb like a house. You see the tomb? The Muslim tomb in Cairo, they're like a house tomb. They make a small house and they use this house forever because they don't put coffin. They don't use coffin in the tomb. They put the body in a grave, wrapped, and no coffin. So if someone died, they open the same tomb and they add the body inside as well. So they have 2 rooms. They have 2 rooms. Look at each one like a house, small house. They have 2 rooms under the ground. 1 room for male and 1 room for female. But coming soon, we're gonna view Cairo Citadel, or the fortress of Cairo, 1,000 years old, and above the fortress, the Alabaster Mosque or Muhammad Ali Mosque. It's one of the famous mosques in Cairo. This mosque, 1800. You could see the mosque coming soon on your left-hand side, and then you see Cairo fortress. Only the big wall remained. Only the big wall remained from the fortress, and this fortress dated back to 1100. After Christ. Have a look to the left hand side. Very soon you could view still the tombs. Look at the tombs on your left side. This is still tombs. It's maybe the biggest tomb in the world. It's the biggest one for Muslim. And look at we could see the fortress in front of us, the big wall. That's only remained, but we're going to have another view for the City of the Dead, because City of the Dead is still going around the mountain. And it's go all the way to the building at the end over there. You could see now we build roads inside the cemetery and traffic, and people live there inside some of these tombs. And this is 1,000 years old, and they still use it until today. It's the biggest cemetery. This is tombs. This is the biggest cemetery in the world.